book that I chose to do the book review on was 1776 by David McCullough. And before reading the book, I thought that the book was going to talk about the Declaration of Independence and what took place for us to get to this point, or why the Declaration of Independence happened and who wrote it. And even though that this is mentioned in the book and it is what the book is about, the book is still so much more about other things. So the book talks about all of 1776. It talks about, obviously, the Declaration of Independence. It talks about the Second Continental Congress. It talks about the American Revolutionary War. It really dives deep into the American Revolutionary War and talks about, it talks a lot about the militaries on both sides. This book really is it really gives an insight on what led up to the Declaration of Independence, why it happened. But the way that he was able to write about this book, it gave you insight on many of the little things that are overlooked and people think that doesn't matter. He was able to show you that these things did matter and these things did affect the way and really affect the success of the Declaration of Independence. I do believe that this book is a good read, and I think that all teachers that are going into the history subject should read it. I think this would be a good read for any secondary education, especially like the 9 through 12. I believe if you kept this through the 9 through 12 grades, that you wouldn't have to do much modifying, if any. I think that it's appropriate for all of them to read and understand. When applying this to any of my future lesson plans, I think one of the things that I would like to do would be to have the students write their own Declaration of Independence. I would let them do this with a partner. That way, they're able to write this out together. They're able to think and come up with ideas and even compromise with each other what they think should be involved in it, what they don't think should be involved in it. I think that this would be a good way to see what the Declaration of Independence was like back then, before we knew anything that would happen. And then when the students write it, I expect it to be a little bit different because of some of the prior events that, some of the events that we know before they wrote theirs. So I think that it would change a whole lot. And I think this would be a good way for the students to be able to understand why it was important for the Declaration of Independence to be wrote during this time.